It's still connecting. It may not be working. We'll see. If it pops up.
Yeah, I got nothing here. I got Gucci.
I just turned it on here.
I'm refreshing.
Okay.
I have avocados. I picked out some pictures off of Facebook that Alyssa did. You know, like we've been busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can talk about that later on the stream.
Looks like it's working. So just
I'm refreshing.
When your notifications. Just turn it on. Hello, Black Hebrew Israelite. Good morning.
I wanted to be first.
She wanted to be first.
Can't get in.
She can't figure it out. Mike Savage, how you doing?
How you guys?
Me and the shoulder are here. Welcome to the show. Happy Easter, everybody.
All right, look, I'm turning on.
This one's more impromptu than usual, just because we weren't sure we were going to do one today. But I needed a break from the yard work. Here, let me help you. Okay. Let's see if I can help. Go to subscriptions.
Oh.
There you go.
But normally you just like pop up.
Well,
now am I in the
I don't
right
think we should
chat?
talk about our personal life. What?
Am I in the right one?
Yes.
If my chat is right, I mean that's correct.
Settings, live chat. Now you're in the live chat.
So I don't know how the top.
It just comes on that way. I don't know why. Anyway, we'll be hanging out here for a little while. Not necessarily 3 or 5 hours like we do sometimes, but I really do have stuff to do today. But anyway, happy to be here. And she's happy to be here because she's finally here. I don't know. Okay.
Oh no, I've been spending glorious time with our grandbaby.
Yeah,
glorious
we've
time.
been spending a lot. Can you tell dirty jokes? Oh, of course you can. Redskin fan.
Yup.
Oh, soy dog light? Oh, I'm not. Yeah, no soy dog light today. That is funny though. I have been on Soft Gentleman streams. Or no, excuse me, not me. My evil twin brother, Soy Dog Light. Yeah, this is so. If you've never been to a Saturday Trail Stop stream, Redskin fan. By the way,
Oh, what's Redskin fan?
that's someone new.
Hey, how are you? Nice to see you here. Where are you from? Like general area, like state.
You can tell us however comfortable as you are as being specific.
Yeah, we don't want addresses or phone numbers.
Because our Saturday streams are pretty much just telling jokes and having fun and drinking Bloody Marys, which and some mimosas. We have our beverages here and in the chat and tell jokes. And,
See, Mike was saying YouTube
you
doesn't send
can check
notifications anymore.
Oh, okay, well, cool. That's good to know. Well, welcome. Glad you're here.
And then look who's here.
Oh, what? We got to say hi to Matt the bartender. Hang on. See if they figure out how to work this. Say hi, Matt.
Hey guys and gals.
Welcome, Matt the bartender.
Across the pond, we got Mike Savage here.
Oh yeah, everyone. Yeah, everyone.
So, all right, make sure you only get your shoulder in.
Thank you.
So anyway, Lady Boom and I are here. Baltimore area. Wow, another Baltimore. There's a lot of people from Baltimore. Well, not a lot. That's where Cannon's from Baltimore. And
I don't know Cannon.
you've never seen Cannon Hotep on here?
Oh, Hotep, yeah.
Cannon Hotep. There's a bunch of different hoteps, but
Oh yeah, Cannon.
he's one of the hoteps.
Oh,
So let's see. Let me think about what we've been talking about Saturday. Well, the baby.
Redskin fan says he's always been checking in but rarely comments. Oh, well, thank you for joining us and commenting today because it's nice to know you're there.
So
you've seen a picture of our grandbaby, right?
yeah, grandbaby is 5 weeks old today. She's growing about she's gained about another pound and a little bit more.
Oh yeah, more than that.
Well,
Because at 4 weeks she was 9'11".
8'11".
I'm sorry,
I checked the little side.
I'm sorry, yeah, I meant.
So, but now she's just over 9, I think.
Yeah.
Which means she's almost up to where my son was when he was born, and still has a couple pounds to go.
Got a couple pounds. Oh yeah, I guess it is,
when our
yeah.
daughter was born, because they were both big giant babies. Okay, what's still together?
Okay, right there.
All right, there we go.
That's Lily.
That's Lily.
I call her Lily. Her name's Coralie.
So there you go. Oh, that's a cute picture. Oh,
Isn't that great?
Yes, that is cute. Okay.
That's frameable.
So what's still together after all the shit they've been through?
What's that?
What's been together after all the shit they've been through?
Me and you?
That too, but no, your butt cheeks.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Likely Bruiser Light. That's right. That is true. So anyway, it's interesting because we've been spending a lot of time taking turns going and helping out our daughter. Who's, and by the way,
Your hose.
oh my God. Hello, Di. How you doing?
Hey, Di. Oh, Di, did you get to see the picture? Did you get in before?
Oh, the latest Lily picture.
The Lily. Oh my God. There it is again, just in case you missed it. 5 weeks today. Bye.
See you guys. So, I gotta say, my daughter and our
Hey, Matt.
son-in-law are just
Oh my God,
are
Frank.
just great parents, and it's fun to
Oh, is
watch
she like
them.
3 weeks?
5 weeks today.
now?
Little princess. So cute. This is their home photo shoot. She said, we're not spending money at JC.
my
She's
God.
like, no, we're doing a home photo shoot.
So she can be in a kennel for up to 2 hours now.
We rarely see pictures of her with her eyes open, right? That's just my favorite right now.
All right, so how do you fit 71 people in the car?
Piece by piece.
I like her answer better.
What
And
is
he said 2 in the front while we handle 69 in the back. No, her answer was piece by piece. That's funny too.
You can just squish them in there.
Ew.
Use a blender need be. Oh my God.
I don't know.
Well, that's quite a beer back.
I have no idea how to describe that humor. Anyway,
Oh my
okay.
God.
So,
Hey,
Oh, and
you're a Redskin fan.
I am a Redskin
You were,
fan.
yeah, when I met you, and I thought, God, do you have a fever? What's the matter with you? Can I have some napkins, please? And not to put in my mouth.
No, I grew up a Redskin fan.
What?
Now we got it.
What? What do you got?
Refrain from talking the rest of the day.
Yeah, chest are moving.
What's that?
I always have to check to make sure the chest is still moving.
Hi, Tyre.
Good morning, Ty.
How you doing, Tyre?
Yo, left shoulder. Yo, Matt. Tyre says hi, Matt.
Tyre.
He says
He's giving a thumbs
giving
up.
thumbs up from behind. Going on. He says, hey, Tyre. You was a Redskin fan. Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
it's
you
funny.
kind of said that too.
Well, it's not that I don't like the NFL anymore. I just don't. I can't.
They're becoming too political.
No, well, that and it's too much. I just don't waste time watching sports anymore. You know, in the NBA playoffs right now. I used to love to watch the NBA playoffs, but I just can't
We're
watch
busy.
sports.
Because we're busy. And now we have a baby.
Wait, we don't have a baby.
Well, we have a baby in our family. A new baby in our family. We have a new baby in our family.
I root for all the Native American schools to use the term name Redskins. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, and you know, what they've changed. What did they change the? What did they change the name of the Cleveland Indians to? And they just changed the name. They just this year they changed the name of the Cleveland Indians too. You know, and it's so funny because some of these.
They're under a buck. That's awesome.
Yeah, the Washington. Well, that's what it is. It's the Washington Commodores is the new
my
name.
God.
And so people are calling them the Washington Commies, which
Didn't they see that coming?
they clearly did not. I still think if they were going to change the name, I thought it would have been smart to change to the Red Tails, after the Tuskegee Airmen. But especially Washington being 70% black city, other than the people in Congress. But yeah, so the Washington Commies now, and that's hard.
Redskin fan says it's fitting. Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting more and more that way. So anyway,
Thank you, sir.
but we just have so much more going on now that I just don't. If I'm in the bar, like they have the NBA playoffs, they'll have it on in here when they start today.
Do you remember how?
I just don't go out of my way to watch sports.
But remember when we first met? Like, I loved football. I would watch football
Every Sunday.
every Sunday, Monday night. Even Monday, I'd go over and watch football with my dad.
I had to clear my schedule
Because
so she could watch football.
it was like, we can date as long as you're okay with me not being available certain hours on Sunday, Monday, and Thursday.
Right.
Thank you.
Now I'll go ahead and say look.
But
Yeah.
But then it just then we had kids, and we still watched a lot of football. Even on Thanksgiving, that's still a big football day for us.
right. Yeah, we always watch Thanksgiving games.
Yeah. And
It's just not important anymore.
Appreciate it.
I don't. All the political stuff is part of
and
it,
I
but
think
just
that kind of tainted it a little for me.
well, but also when our kids were growing up, they started doing sports.
Oh, yeah.
And especially when they both excelled in sports, and so we were doing all this traveling and stuff for that. And so Sundays we were usually somewhere else, either on a volleyball court or a basketball court somewhere,
Yeah,
watching
that's
them
true.
play. And so we just didn't. Sports really became unimportant. And we, because we still watch college basketball.
Yeah.
Our son was playing, and even now we do some too. But it's just hard. The professional sports. And I've never been a big hockey fan either.
So I was when I was growing up.
So, but the others, or baseball. I love playing baseball. I hate watching baseball, unless I'm watching a live game in a stadium
Right.
where you can drink beer and interact with people around you.
By spilling your beer on them.
But watching on TV, it's just dull. So,
From the man who watches golf.
yeah, the thing is, golf for me is easy to watch though. But I don't watch it I don't watch golf. Like, I won't go out of my way to watch golf.
Right.
But when there's a tournament, like if I'm here and there's a tournament on, and there's different things to choose from, I'm usually watching the golf because I like seeing things that they do that I could possibly do because they still play golf.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, are we going to take lessons? Well, am I? I'm going to take lessons. I'm going to get... I still want to do that.
Yeah, we'll see.
But then I'm really excited about my new schedule.
Oh, that's right. You could do it.
Oh no, Black Hebrew Israelite, that is not the way it was. All the women in my family are huge football fans. Like my grandma, I will never forget when my grandma commented that free agency ruined the game of football. My grandma said that. It didn't mean anything to me at the time, but I reflect on it now and I'm like, oh, grandma. Oh no, are you kidding me?
Okay,
Rainbow tape on the sticks and what?
golf is not like watching paint dry. Unless you don't play golf. If you play golf, then you can marvel at some of the shots these guys made. and how accurate it is. But even with golf, I'd rather play golf than watch it.
And you're a serious golfer. You and GT, Grandma Kay, you're serious golfers. Me and Alyssa,
We're golfers.
yeah. Alyssa and I,
There are people who play golf but
we
are
play
not
golf,
golfers.
but we enjoy the opportunity for pictures of nature and other things that are going on around us while we are playing golf. And yes, Alyssa and I get shushed.
They took all the joy out of it by dividing the fans politically. Yeah, they kind of did. You know? And, all this,
I know, right?
all the pandemic stuff took a lot out of it too.
The political stuff. You know, DI and we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Like it got so political. All sports got so political. It did it. Kind of took the fun out of it. I remember in hockey when they first, because I used to. I mean, my cousins played hockey. I mean, we watched hockey. I played hockey on the Lake Minnetonka. And it was fun. And I cheered for hockey when I was in high school, and it was fun to watch. But, when they started saying, oh, you can't, double slam them into the boards, and you can't, knock their teeth out, and, well, then it got less fun.
Okay, that's not political.
No, I'm saying that's when it started for me.
That's more medical.
I know, but and that's when it started for me. I'm like, oh, you're taking all the fun out of hockey. I live for the fights. I mean, that's what we do, right? If you're a hockey player and you haven't lost a couple teeth, well, then you're not a real hockey player.
Not doing it right. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. But no, I think some of the rules they made in football though were good and necessary. Everybody trying to take out the quarterbacks. Well, you don't have that many quarterbacks. You don't have that many people qualified for quarterback. And running down the kickers and trying to take people out. I mean, that was getting a little out of hand.
Hello, Chicago Mike.
Hey, Chicago Mike.
Guy, there's something funny. My friend Dan Tuberty.
Oh yeah.
So he plays in a men's league out in California, like an over 50 league. Apparently, they have a pretty big league because there's 12 teams in it. And he led the league in scoring.
For football?
No, hockey.
Oh, hockey.
He played in a men's hockey league. He led the league in scoring, total scoring and per game. And that's playing 2 games less than most of the teams.
Oh, really?
But he also led the league in penalty minutes, which I found very funny. We were laughing at him. How do you lead in all 3 of those things?
Because he knows how to play hockey the right way. Yeah, so when I met Marty, he was really into basketball, and I was like, oh, here's basketball to me. Bounce, 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 basket. Bounce, 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 miss. Bounce, 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 miss. Bounce, bounce. Anyway, I meant nothing. And then we had kids. I watched, but I didn't really understand the game at all. And then, we had kids, and Alyssa got Alyssa into basketball. Then he got GT into basketball. Then pretty soon, I'm starting to understand that there are actually plays, they actually have plays set up. Coaches aren't just calling out Wildcat because they have a hair up their ass. They have a meaning to it. And then I'd watch the boys shuffle and do things. And I was like, oh, and then I started understanding the penalties, and what is a carry, and what's offsides, and oh, you can't go over the line. So I started understanding it. Oh, once I started understanding it, and it was game on. Then I started respectfully disagreeing with those referees.
Hearing my wife shout at the referees, I respectfully disagree.
I didn't want to be after one of his high school games. I remember the ref came up to me. He goes, I've never been so respectfully disagreed with before. And I go, but that was a bad call. And he goes, and did you see on the other end? I gave it back to you. And I go, I did see that, and I have respect for you. He did. He called it ticky-tacky on the other end just to pay it back. And I'm like, okay.
that was
Because
fun.
remember the one game we had like it was league, summer league, and we had like 19 fouls, and the other team had 2, and you got a technical because
No, that was in a traveling tournament.
that's what I'm saying. It was summer.
So I heard you talking about hockey.
Yes.
And Kirill Kaprizov just broke the Wild's record for points in the season.
Yeah.
You're whatever with 92. He's got like 96 now. Do you know what the record number of points is in a season of hockey and who has it?
Isn't it Gretzky? It's like 300 something.
No.
Or 200 something.
212.
Or 212. Yeah. No, I know it's Gretzky. He still holds the record.
Yeah.
Of points in the season.
No one like.
No one's come close.
He had 50 points in a playoff season in the playoffs.
Yeah, didn't
My God. Yeah, Gretzky was amazing. I do remember watching hockey
Didn't
when he was playing.
I mean, isn't like Lemieux the second? There's what? I think he's second, and it's
Lemieux was like 8th, but he played like 700 games less than Gretzky, but
Right.
still has like 1,600 points. Gretzky has 900. Oh, okay. It's
real
fascinating.
quick. Thank you, Chicago Mike.
And look at, he has my favorite player.
Oh,
do
yeah.
I or do I not have a framed picture of Walter Payton?
Yes.
I do.
messing with the fridge.
Yep.
If you're talking about pro football, the greatest football player of all time is Walter Payton. I can't disagree with that.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
I think he was phenomenal.
Can we take a picture of that picture and show it?
Well, not right now.
Well, no, I know because it's in the bedroom, but can we? Yes, I have a picture of Walter Payton.
It is in, where is it?
It's right in the bedroom, right as you go into the bathroom.
Oh, it's on the floor.
No, we don't have pictures on the floor, Marty. It's as you go into the bathroom.
Oh, I didn't even know. How come I never noticed that?
Probably because it's a man pulling another man's pants down.
I guess so.
It's really an awesome picture. I couldn't resist.
I guess
He
I
was
don't know.
being-
I don't know what it's about our house.
He was being squirrely. Peyton was being squirrely. And they were getting ready to set up. He just pulls it. Oh my God.
You put
it's
some
great.
mean on. I gotta get on Discord. I haven't really been. I've checked the news and I update the show links. But
Oh, DI,
I check on
we
Discord.
have been so busy. These last 5 weeks have been glorious, but they have been like literally Marty goes from work and he goes out to our daughters and sees the grandbaby, or he's got his side gig going too where he flips furniture, so he's got to do that. We're getting into the nice weather now, so and we got to get the pool ready. We've got the pool guy coming out, and the poop, right? The backyard poop from the dog all winter. I mean, there's just, I
we
don't
got a lot
know.
to do. Do you remember the Portland prayer?
I don't.
Bless the head.
Oh, I like watching tennis.
I don't. No, Tyre. I don't remember that. Tennis.
I like watching tennis. Because I used to play tennis.
Again, if it's on in the bar where I'm at, I'll pay attention to it. I mean, it's interesting.
Gee, I would rather clean the bathroom than watch basketball. She hates cleaning the
I was
bathroom.
wondering, you're way far back.
What?
I was like, you're far back in the chat. I was ready to figure out what you were talking about. It's all just fun to be. When Hard Bastard is showing her games from lingerie football.
Wait, what's this? Tyra was asked, do you remember the Portland player piece?
I know, I already answered that.
Oh, okay.
But I don't remember that.
Mike Drexel?
I just heard Portland player.
Oh,
Oh,
5'5".
no joke. Oh, okay. So you
Lingerie Football League.
there is a lingerie football league, and they beat the hell out of each other. I mean, I saw that once when he had it on his channel. Like, these men are beating the fuck, and they're like playing football in underwear and shoulder pads and shit. And they're in helmets, and they just beat the fuck out of each other. I don't get it.
Who's the greatest 5 baseball player ever?
Let's see if you can name 5 great baseball players.
Well, the only one I know is the one we know, and that was Kirby. Only because you guys read the paper while we all went around Camp Snoopy with the kids for the birthday party.
I bet you can name 5 great baseball players.
Rod Carew.
Rod Carew, okay. She's sticking with twins. So far she has Kirby Puckett and Rod Carew. Anyone else? Great baseball players of all time.
And then I have a
If you
trivia
build
question
it, they
for
will
you.
come. What? Go ahead. I don't know.
So Joe Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
She was Joe Jackson. She's got him. Who else? Come on. This should not be that.
Okay, but he's got something.
Okay.
When's the last time someone stole home base?
When was the last time someone stole home base?
Or home plate, whatever.
Or home plate.
Because we were talking about, like,
I was gonna
have there been more no-hitters in history or stolen bases?
I was going to say when they were going to bust down the Met Center.
I guess there'd be more stealing or more no-hitters. I know that
okay, so
Deion Sanders did it once. Trying to think who else. Also,
Rod Carew did it 8 times.
Rod Carew's done it. Yep.
8
Rod
or 7
Carew,
times.
that was the other name I was trying to think of.
You said
But
Rod Carew.
so,
Oh, I did.
Ty Cobb did it 54 times.
Oh shit.
But in modern day era, like from 1950 on, the last person to do it was Jason Worth in 2009.
Really?
Wow.
So it's been
It's been a long time.
13 years since someone stole it home.
Yeah, I know Deion did it once when he first came in.
You think they let him?
Deion. That was no. He was just fast as shit.
He was just a crazy, phenomenal athlete too.
Yeah, that's
Joe
what
Jackson,
Bo
make a great
Jackson.
song, "Step It Out."
Bo Jackson was my.
Yes, that is a great song.
Not Joe. Shoot,
Hello,
Joe
Fox
Jackson.
B2.
Bo Jackson.
Oh.
Bo was my guy.
Wait, what? Wait, Mean Joe Green was not a baseball player. Okay, we're still working on the baseball players though. Where the Cubs got in trouble for having an ending slide starts with beat unto dirty hit. Okay, I'm missing some tire. That's too bad, Fox B2. Wait, transfer a video file for work from my phone to my computer. Oh, Lord.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, so
Hi, Fox B2.
top 5 baseball players. Can you think of any others? Now I gotta think hard because a lot of my favorites are no longer allowed in baseball. Like, we're banned.
I just don't know that much about. I don't know that much about baseball. I just know like you say, we have by the Mall of America. There's Carew, Rod Carew Drive, right? And we know Kirby Puckett, so I remember him. And then, or we knew him. Well, and yeah. So I'm not. Yeah. So fill me in quick.
I don't know. If I had to pick 5,
Yeah. Who would you pick?
in no particular order, I would have Babe Ruth would have to be in there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Shoeless Joe Jackson.
Oh, I forgot about him.
I'd have Satchel Paige in there. He was
I remember that
great. He was a Negro Leagues player that only played a few years in Major League Baseball, but probably the most dominant pitcher of all time. I would have Pete Rose. I think was one of the greatest baseball players ever.
Yeah,
But he got banned for gambling.
Oh, he got caught.
He got caught. Yeah, right. He got caught.
Yeah, he's the one who got caught.
And then, boy, 5th would be. I mean, Willie Mays is probably in there. I think Willie Mays might have been the greatest baseball player of all time because he was top, at least back in the day, he was top 5 in home runs, but he was also one of the greatest defensive players in baseball. So he was, probably,
Hank Aaron.
Hank Aaron. Yeah, Hank Aaron was great too, but
They
if I'm
had
saying
a candy
top
bar
5,
named after him.
yes. Oh, Henry, yes. Oh, Henry bar. But he had, I think for sure that he had I still say Willie Mays. If I had a choice between picking Hank Aaron and Willie Mays, I'd pick Willie Mays every time because he was also one of the greatest defensive players, and but he's still top 10 in home runs, I think. And then, boy, that's hard. Might be sacrilege to say someone who's so recent, but as much as I hate Derek Jeter, amazing baseball player. So that'd be there.
All right, so now let's step into basketball for a hot second.
Okay.
Lucky Barzilai wants to know top 5, not LeBron James. And LeBron James is not one of the greatest.
Well,
exactly.
He might be.
I think Michael Jordan is. I think
Moon is someone who's new. We'll see in a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Moon.
All right, basketball.
Okay.
This is so hard.
But first, hi, Moon. Where's Moon? General location.
Oh.
That'll be coming, but I have to find out if Moon wants to share. I did like Michael Jordan.
Don't overlook curling. Michael Jordan is.
Who's the one that GT got his shirt after? I forget his name.
Kobe Bryant?
No.
Oh, Reggie Miller.
Reggie Miller. That's GT's favorite. Yeah.
Here's my top 5 basketball players.
Oh, wait. Here he goes. Here's Tyre. Woe be unto dirty hippie, for you stinketh of and bow, for you talketh of marks, yet know him not. For you hast debt, yet no intent to pay. For you have dreadlocks and white skin. First stanza. Okay.
Is that a song you're writing, Tyre?
Yeah, I like it.
Are you writing a song?
I like it. Go on.
Okay.
Go on with that, Tyre. I like it.
All right, I'm going to answer the basketball question because there's only one number 1, and the rest are kind of, there's arguments for all of them being in the top 5. Number 1 is going to be Michael Jordan until somebody proves that they're better than him. And a lot of people who would like to say LeBron James probably only live in the LeBron James era. I've known basketball since I can remember. Longer than most people, but I've seen every.
And you're 58 now.
I've seen the best 3 eras, which are now I wouldn't say the current era, but the 90s are probably the toughest era and probably have the most of the great players. There's certainly players from the 80s that qualify. So, that being said, Michael Jordan is number 1. There's no other number 1 that's not even close.
Yeah.
Okay? The closest, in my opinion, is kind of a tie between Kobe Bryant and Wilt Chamberlain. Okay? Now, Wilt Chamberlain played in a completely different era, but Wilt Chamberlain, in his best time, would be as dominant today as he was in his time. He was, his speed, his athleticism rivaled Shaq in his very best year for a good 8 solid years. Kobe Bryant was the actual what? Wilt. Not Welt, Wilt. What did I say? Wilt Chamberlain. Does it sound like, what does it sound like, Welt? Okay, that's the Nebraska coming out. Anyway. And Kobe is the closest thing that you can get to Michael Jordan. The whole closest thing you can get to Michael Jordan, and as far as his work ethic, his abilities, his just willing to be great, and his willingness to be that guy on his team. And he always was since he was 18 years old. Probably, I would also include, it's hard because Magic Johnson and Larry Bird played at the same time. Magic Johnson, probably the highest, between the two of them, they both had the two highest basketball IQs ever, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, except for GT Johnson.
Except for GT Johnson. Larry Bird, if he had never been started having back problems, and part of that is because of the area he played in, I think Larry Bird would be close to my top two. His stats for his best years are better than LeBron James. And I think LeBron James is a great player. I have no doubt that LeBron, and it should be in anybody's top 10. But the idea that he's calling himself the GOAT because of where he's playing, whatever. There's a whole lot of tangible reasons why he's not. And then finally, the longevity and the stats, career stats. I would probably have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That took a really long time.
It took a really long time. And it's, they didn't have people like Bill Russell, who has 11 championships,
Sure, yeah.
but playing in a completely different era. Bill Russell lived in an era where there were only 12 teams in the league. And, they put 11 championships in, 13 or 14 years. And he certainly was the best player on those Boston teams, but I always have to compare, if you put all the greatest players on the court at the same time, who would be the most dominant? Well, Michael Jordan would still be one of the most dominant. Kobe Bryant would still be one of the most dominant. Wilt Chamberlain would still be one of the most dominant. Even LeBron James would still be one of the most dominant. But Bird, Kobe, and Jordan, at their best, outshines all of them. And Magic would be a close there, and Magic too. I mean, so I think I gave you 6, but that's where I'm at.
All right, so who's your top 5 favorite curlers? Right here.
Revlon.
He's not dissing you, D.I. He just is.
Sheila down at the Gray's Salon.
You're funny. All right, so here's what Tyre said.
LeBron needs to shut up and dribble. Oh, yes, he does.
Oh, Jimmy Doss.
Jimmy Doss, what's happening, man? Yeah, this is...
Every time you're on, that makes me hungry. Where's Jimmy from?
Jimmy, where are you from? You can be as specific or as general.
I know, I still haven't
as
heard
you
from
want.
Moon. Is Moon like in the U.S.?
Moon's here. Moon's in the United States.
Okay.
I just don't know where she's from.
Okay, and that's fine.
Lady Boomer likes to know where people are from.
Well, just because it's fun for me.
Oh, you know what? Can they see your shoulder?
Huh?
I don't know if they can see your shoulder because of that thing.
Oh, well, switch it.
Well, yeah.
Just turn it a little.
Let me reset this if I can figure it out. I don't know if I can.
Like, I can see my shoulder, but I can't see me touch my shoulder. I'm touching myself. Yes, it's true.
This over here.
You know what happened to my... That's so weird, Marty, because look, I can see myself in our picture frame, but when I touch my shoulder, I can't see it there. Oh, wait, now I can. What'd you do?
I'm moving this. That's not your shoulder, is it? Oh,
Yeah,
that is
right
your
here.
shoulder. Oh,
Well, it better be my shoulder, not somebody else's shoulder.
well, that's weird.
This is super
I moved this to the wrong side, I think. Oh, well. Now they're not going to be able to see your shoulder watch.
Yeah, but I can tell if I can...
All right, I'm going to edit this again so that's the right place.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, so that worked. I can see my shoulder now. I mean, I could always see my shoulder. I just couldn't...
No, I
didn't know they
I couldn't
couldn't
figure out which one. I couldn't figure out which side it's on. Anyway. Planning on moving to Texas in January. Try to be in grilled cheese blueberry. Okay. Moon lives in New York.
Thank you. Woohoo!
And
That is a super fun place to visit.
are you at a hometown bar, Peter? Yes, this is, and Jimmy Doss lives in New Mexico.
This is so cool. Isn't this cool?
Yeah, Moon. Hi, Della Hayes. How you doing? Moon. We do this on Saturdays. This is our non-political, non-current event stream. People tell jokes in the chat. Some of you've never been for the Trail Stop
Della
stream.
Hayes. Yes, I'm touching myself in public. What? Where's
I see that. Nice to. Della Hayes has been with us a long time. Although I don't know if he's been on Saturday streams, but anyway. So if you're new to the Saturday Trail Stop stream, we don't talk politics or current events. Not too much. Sometimes we talk current events.
Well, it
but not
squeaks in a
politics.
little bit, but mostly they squeak it out because I don't watch the news. Because then I don't have anxiety about anything. That happened when I was 23. No, I was 23. I went to the doctor and I was all upset. And my doctor said, "Let me ask you something. Do you read the paper?" And I said, "Yeah, front to back every day. Had it delivered." He goes, "Do you watch the news?" And I'm like, "Yeah, every day." And he goes, "Stop reading the paper. Stop watching the news." Because I was like getting so stressed about everything that was going on, about everything, and I'm just like anxiety anyway. And my God, living ignorance can be bliss, and so I count on important stuff to come from you, you know. And it used to be my dad would tell me, and my mom watches MSNBC, and so of course, you know, she's got all the news. But then I go back to my husband to give me anything that's really important. I ask him every day, what'd you talk about, what's in the news, and so he tells me, and anything that's, but I don't have to stress about it. So
let me ask you this. Did the doctor ever ask you if you touch yourself in public and on camera?
Huh?
Did the doctor ever ask you if you touch yourself in public? And did he have to make any recommendations?
No.
Okay, good. And
But when I think about me,
Black Hebrew. Oh my God.
all right, now that's okay. That is so when there are songs that say, you know, you make it into a me song. You make it into a me song.
Do me?
Yeah, when you hear a song that says, "Oh, when I think about you," you turn it into a me song. So it's like, when I think about you, I touch myself. Well, then you change it to, when I think about me, I touch myself. So anything that has
That is
you,
a song from the 90s. Anyway,
yeah. Anything that has you turn it around, say me, and make it a me song.
And Black Hebrew Israelite, I did mention Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah.
I end up naming 6 because there's Michael Jordan and then there's the other top 5. So I didn't name him. PDawg is real news and discussion. The news agency provided facts, but it is scared of. Yeah, the news agency is.
Well, no, they're coming back.
It's tough. They're talking about a narrative. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What are you laughing at?
Black Hebrew Israelite.
What's the difference between you and the refrigerator? The refrigerator doesn't moan when you put meat in it. Okay, that's a good one.
Okay, there's Taryn. When I think about me, I touch you.
Taller, short?
That's great. See, this is why it's fun. This is what brings me so much joy.
All right, I gotta go make my Bloody Mary. The shoulder will be here.
You want an orange?
This is what brings me so much joy, is hanging out with you guys. And we just hang out. We have brunch. You know, it's we love to do this once a week. I'll tell you right now, we are so far behind on all of our tasks as adults and homeowners that today is going to be a very productive day. Oh, did I tell you? So, Marty and I, we decided, like, instead of going out to movies, which we rarely do, we started the Breaking Bad series all over again, from very beginning. watched it all the way through, and then we went directly into, now we're starting Better Call Saul. These are really, really good. I mean, it's really great how they like introduce the characters in Breaking Bad, but then they kind of develop them in Better Call Saul, and I don't know, it's really fun. Like Marty and I are pretty boring, you know, as far as personal life goes, but my God. Yeah, there will always be tasks. We appreciate you putting them off a bit. Oh my God, it's so easy. Matter of fact, he and I were just talking about hiring someone to come in and do the deep spring cleaning to our house because we don't want to. Like if you just get into the corners and get the dust and all the Italian lace. That's what my friend Christine calls it, Italian lace, and that would be spider webs. You know, I try to keep those at bay, but oh my God, so much. Oh, Steph Wolf, hi. Where are you located? Like generally in the States or out of the state or any state? If you feel like sharing. Look at who's here. Steph Wolf. What?
I know, I saw good morning Septus Wolf, or good afternoon Septus Wolf, or well, it's still morning for you.
Where's he?
Utah.
Where's she? Oh, Utah?
Yeah, you said Utah. Wait a minute, why are all women like Popeyes? Because once you're done with the breast and thighs, all you have is an empty box to put your bone in. Oh my God.
Oh, you know what? See, I didn't go down far enough.
Cheers to you.
Hi, Tyler.
Oh, is Tyler here? Hi, Tyler.
Yeah.
It's afternoon for Tyler. Dad, Wasteline's here too.
Shaky hands. Hi, Dada. Be diddly dog. Oh my God.
What's the joke theme today? Well,
oh, we've been talking.
No, the joke theme.
Oh, joke?
There's not really a joke theme, although who was it just told that Black Hebrew Israelite decided it's Dirty Joke Day?
Yeah.
But they don't have to be dirty. If you got a good joke, we'll indulge. You know what I mean? We should probably order food soon, though.
Got the diet Dr. Pepper.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Well, have fun. You'll have to tell us about that one.
Yeah.
Is it? So they're live in Detroit.
Do you still have this? Yes. You have the seasonal.
Hello, Perfect Pitch. Hey, welcome back. I haven't seen you in a while. Nice to have you here.
Is that early? I mean, is it late enough? I don't know.
I'm actually thinking about going. I'm actually thinking about going and seeing Jimmy Dore live down in Des Moines.
I'm going to play by the
May.
rules this time.
And I don't politically align with Jimmy Dore at all, but I think he's funny and he's honest.
But I don't know if it's all.
So we might go check out his show down in Des
I'm
Moines.
gonna stick with the regular. Thank you. Thank you. I want to play by the rules.
Oh, here, do you want $100 too? Oh, too bad. You can't until 4 o'clock.
Okay, honey,
Hey, last time we stayed until 5.
what do a boyfriend and a spider have in common?
They're all hands. What?
Women always exaggerate how big it is.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, you got rid of a big bug for me today.
Toss in the pretzel?
Or yesterday, I mean.
Okay, and there's a case in point.
It was huge.
It was a little bug on our sliding glass door. Really
Am
not.
I even in there?
Yes, this is you right there. Oh,
No.
yeah, you are. That's you right there.
No. But Marty, look at it.
You know how long that takes? Watch. Wait a second. There, 30 seconds. Watch.
I'm watching.
Watch.
I'm watching.
Watch.
I'm still watching.
It takes time.
Oh, there it is.
Good Lord. Oh, someone told that joke already.
What?
Just today, in fact. What's still together after all the shit they've been through? Your butt cheeks.
Oh, your butt cheeks.
Take care.
We heard that one already. Sorry, I don't mean to burst your bubble. I'll still bring.
I think I'm
I'll
gonna
bring
get.
it. Okay.
Honey,
What?
I think I'm gonna get original sliders because they have the au jus.
Mini burgers.
I know, right?
Okay. She's gonna have the mini burgers.
I'm excited about that.
Okay. I'm gonna have. I don't know what I'm gonna have.
And they don't do the seasonal menu on weekends.
Oh, they don't?
No.
I didn't know that. That's new.
I know.
I'm not super hungry.
Do you want to just get some appetizers, like some wings or something?
No.
Some green beans, some wildcat fries, quesadilla, nachos.
Well, that or they
Why
didn't charge them
why
last
is
night,
that
so
like that?
this one actually should. This will be.
Oh, Tyler says I live in a house with a butch lesbian, and I always had to kill mice, spiders, and any bug that crawl their house. Even with a... Really? Even... Okay.
Really? Did you tell them about the huge bug? Oh, it was not that little, Marty. It was
huge
way
bug.
bigger than that. It was probably like about that big. It was like that big. It was huge. These long legs. And I thought it, honestly, I thought it was a box elder bug that had lived in our house all winter.
And the gnashing teeth.
I thought it was a box elder bug that had lived in our house all winter and was coming out and it lost its red spots.
It was not a box elder bug. But it was wider than a box elder bug.
It was
about
huge.
It was about the same length. Went to a good woman and a good bar have in common.
Yeah.
Liquor in front and poker in the back.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. We have to determine if we're allowed to say jokes out too out loud today. Okay, what should I eat?
Oh, do you have to ask?
No, I spoke before I got home. And I was like so hyped. And like,
I'm just reading later.
Okay, I'm going off down a wasteland right there. What would you like to order off the menu?
I haven't had a Dago Bagel in a while. Or
so here's our second
No, Di, I never saw a cockroach when we were in New Orleans. We never saw a cockroach.
no, we really
Oh
didn't.
wait, it was our last day.
They're
There
kind
was
of a
one.
state bird. Oh yeah, there was. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. I think it was our last day, and we saw one, but it wasn't huge. So maybe it was a baby. But we did tell the owner, and they were out that pest protection or pest thing. They were out there like same day, getting rid of that.
Do you want another bloody?
Yeah. But it wasn't as big as that, like some of them get.
No, I think she's talking about like how, yeah.
No, they get, no, in Florida, the giant cockroaches, they're crazy.
Nope. Oh, hell to the no. Hell to the no. We're never living in Florida. You understand that, right? We'll go and visit, but we're never living there.
I don't want to live in Florida.
What?
It's too humid. I could live in parts of Texas. If I wanted to live south.
No, I'd have to have water. It'd have to be by the water.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's the same.
Yeah,
We
I
live in
have to have
Minnesota
water.
where there's water plentiful and there always will be.
Everywhere. You can
So
always go to the
if
water.
there truly is global warming, we'll never be underwater, but we'll have plenty of it. When a man talks dirty to a woman, the man is charged with harassment. When a woman talks dirty to a man, he's also charged $3.95 a minute.
What stays moist when you tie up its legs? A turkey.
What do a pizza delivery person and a gynecologist have in common? They both can smell it, but they
Oh,
can't eat it.
Tyre, thank you for doing that, protecting those women from that bug.
How do you spot a blind guy at a nude beach?
He's all hands.
It's
What?
not hard.
Oh, it's not hard.
You're welcome.
What a good woman. Oh wait, no, we had that one. When is a spider or a baseball player like a spider when he catches a fly? I like it.
Why didn't they let the butterfly into the dance? Because it was a mothball. Oh my god. All right.
What a pizza! Did you get pizza delivery?
Yes, we did.
Oh yeah. We
did have it.
Oh, which is why in the healthcare field, when you go into the break room and you open a can of tuna, your coworkers scowl at you. I'm just saying, there's diseases out there that smell like that.
So the wife leans over and says, "I want you to say dirty things before we start." So the man starts to caress her neck and whispers to her living room, bathroom, kitchen.
Went to a nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy have in common. A wet nose. Oh my god. God, I think I'm not hungry anymore. That's not true.
I think the menu's on.
No, I'm gonna get the sliders, the original. Can I get extra pickles?
Do you want cheese?
Yeah. I do. What kind of cheese do I want?
I don't mind, Rita. Pepper jack?
Yes. I'm gonna get those. What are you getting? Oh, how do you feel about crypto? I know some people who are into it. And doing quite well, actually.
Marty, what are you thinking?
Dago?
Have me a Dago bagel with tots.
How do you want the eggs?
Scrambled.
Oh, really?
It's my Dago bagel.
Like, don't you want it, like, one over hard and then it doesn't fall out of your sandwich when you're trying to eat it?
Over hard.
Over hard.
Too late. Okay.
I know you so well.
Crypto. Yeah, I am supportive yet non-participant in crypto.
Well, I want to participate.
Yeah, our son-in-law is into it.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good. I mean, but he knows a lot about it. Like, he's super.
It's
and
as I
he's
say, it's
also,
something I need to learn more about.
and we also had a very good discussion about PPIs, proton pump inhibitors, and he helped me decide that yes, I am going to go on omeprazole for the year to fix that esophagus thing, and then
Hello, woodcutter. I'll have some on 2 flapjacks with a side of bacon flavored bacon.
oh, remember that?
Yeah. What do you call a rabbit with beetles all over it? Bugs Bunny. Anyway, the dad tells his son, "Stop masturbating. If you do it too long, you will go blind." The son replied, "Dad, I'm over here."
Oh, wait a minute, Matt, get this one. A dad tells his son, "Stop masturbating. If you do it too long, you will go blind." The son replied, "Dad, I'm over here."
Oh,
Nikki, are you guys coming in waves?
Yeah, weren't you just here? And now you're back? Oh, is John getting a penny? Oh.
That's great.
Oh my goodness.
Hey Matt, there was a deaf mute who said there was a deaf there was a deaf mute who said so many dirty words that his mother had to wash his hands with soap.
oh God.
How did I miss that one?
So, you know, like
Oh,
when you
there it
swear
is.
your mom washes your mouth out with soap. Well, he was swearing with his hands, so she had to wash his hands with soap. Oh my God. Oh, my mom? She could be a truck driver. Yeah.
Is it coming back
Oh,
on?
but not until after, like I was in college.
There we go,
Was
we're
the
back.
first time I ever heard her say fuck. Like I would, because she always kept it in. And then when I heard her, I was like, "Oh, she's really pissed."
Okay, so we gotta get caught up here. 'Cause I don't. No, it wasn't just you. What's the big? I'm sorry, Redskin fan. We'll try not to be so offensive.
Oh my gosh! What's that?
He said I'm a deaf mute. I take offense. To your joke before. I'm a deaf mute. I'll take.
I thought that
offense.
wasn't my joke.
Well, somebody up there. Hey, what's the difference between a peeping Tom and a pickpocket?
Wait, I have to get credit.
What's the difference between a peeping Tom and a pickpocket?
I don't know.
One snatches watches.
Watches snatches. That's like the lesbian.
If a blonde girl says you have a big dick, she's probably pulling your leg. Let's see. Okay, let's play carpenter. First we'll get hammered, then I'll nail you. Okay, so I think I'm caught up.
Oh, you typed on my behalf.
I did. I didn't realize that on this program I can actually participate in the chat. Watch this. I think I can. Oh, it's not letting me do it.
Stop touching yourself.
I just keep turning the chat around. Anyway, what's the difference between a fisherman and a golfer?
That was a good one, Di.
Oh, when a golfer lies, he doesn't have to bring anything home to prove it. This is true. Anyway, okay.
Kevin comment. The most count.
True!
Oh my God, that's so
So
true.
true!
How many times have you been in our
So
pool?
true.
How many times? You can count on one hand probably.
No, I've been more than that.
Maybe two hands and that's it.
I've been in the pool more than that.
How many, let's put it this way, how many times a season do you get into the pool?
2 to 3.
Max.
11 years.
Maximum.
I'll get in more this year now that it's warm. We didn't really, the whole time we've been there, the heater went out the first year.
No, second year. Because the first year it worked.
The heater went out the second year. And we just fixed it last year. 8 years later. Or 9 years ago, whatever.
Yeah, we fixed it. It was
Now the
heated
heater
last
works,
year.
I'll jump in the pool. I hate jumping in a cold pool.
And see, I will float in the pool. I'm sliding. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm so excited. I have extra. Oh, God, I got so many extra pickles. Look at my extra pickles. Yum and yum. Here's my sliders.
It's hot.
Don't those look delish? Pepper jack cheese. Super excited.
Wait, hold on.
But
There's a whole bunch of new ones. What's the difference between COVID and your legs? I don't want COVID to spread. Did you hear about the guy who dipped his balls in glitter?
what?
Did you hear about the guy who dipped his balls in glitter?
Oh,
Pretty nuts. Do you know why there's 18 holes on a golf course? Because that's how many holes the Scottish, who invented it, took to finish their bottle of whiskey.
oh my God.
Wow, this is it's kind of a masterpiece.
That looks beautiful. It does.
It's burnt my bagel. That's okay. It still looks good.
If I got more cheese on one, I gotta layer this over. Like, you know how I have to always remake my food once they give it to me?
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I really know. Oh boy, do I know. Yes, I know. Ooh, boy, I know. I know. Yes.
That was always kind of funny because, you know, when I go out with our son for a meal, and then I have to remake my food and adjust it and everything, he'd be like 3/4 of the way
He'd be done eating
finished
before you took your first bite.
Well, no, I take a couple bites and he'd already be done then. But I have to make. Oh God, look at these pickles. Yum. Oh. All right, who here has had their colonoscopy if they're over 55? Just saying.
A lady goes to the dentist, sits down, drops underwear, and lifts her legs. Dentist, I'm not a gynecologist. The old lady says, I know, I need my husband's teeth back. Okay, I should have read the whole thing first.
I know, thank you, Redskin, for appreciating the fact that I had to remake my food. And so now it is remade, and now I can dip it. I'm so happy right now.
That was
Right?
that would be the Dago bagel.
And here's my remade slider. And fun thing, they give you au jus to dip it in. Come on. That's awesome. What?
Dolph got his name because all the other 4-letter words were taken. A genealogist looks up the family tree. A gynecologist looks up the family bush.
Yeah, except for not nowadays. What, these kids? There is no bush. Like either sex. They're bushless. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Hello, Josh.
Hey, Josh!
Oh. This is the Trail Stop Tavern where we hang out on Saturdays and do our non-political jokes and other things.
No, we tell
Come
political
there.
jokes. Just not, we don't talk
Occasionally.
politics.
Right?
But tell them what Lou's offer is.
But usually just jokes and
Tell them Lou's offer.
general things to talk about. Oh, and by the way, the owner of the bar, Lou, has a standing offer. If you come to the Twin Cities and join us for a Trail Stop stream, he will buy your breakfast and your first drink. So if you're ever in Minneapolis, DM me on Twitter or message me on one of the. You can put a comment in the video and let me know that you're going to be in the Twin Cities, and you can join us at the Trail Stop. Saturdays only.
And now...
Are you reading?
No, I'm eating. And now, I'm going to have a new schedule starting May 2nd. So I'm going to be off every other Friday still. But I'll be off every Thursday, so every other weekend we're gonna have a 4-day weekend, so we can do daycations. we can do daycation stuff.
I don't have every week.
Honey, when you have your holidays, we can take Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like during your holiday stuff, if you like coincide it with when I'm off on my 4-day weekends, then we can do
Right.
daycations. Yeah.
What's the difference between a G-spot and a golf ball?
A man will search for a golf ball.
I didn't even need the punchline.
Huh?
That's the punchline.
Oh! That's funny.
What do a lesbian and a mechanic have in common?
Strap-on tools?
It's funny, a lot of these jokes you can't tell around millennials.
Yeah, that's true. This is so good. Yeah, Dada, unless it's a millennial. And there is no hair. What?
Oh, you went. Oh, I must not have that chat yet. I don't.
Why just look down?
Or are you behind?
Am I?
No, my chat's behind.
And Amelia's like that?
No, my chat's not updating. Unless I. Oh, that's why. If a little person. Oh, okay.
That's why I said not if it's a millennial. They're all here?
The Goodyear one?
Goodyear, yeah. I really like the au jus here.
Oh, Moon. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Lady Boomer. This is my wife. And we do this. This is what we do on Saturdays. That's why we have the Saturday Trail Stop stream. Yeah, Moon's never been here on Saturday. She's new to the channel.
I know, this is so fun. So Moon, we get to have brunch with all of our friends, which is all of you. And we just talk shit.
That's how you're doing today? You said you're furious?
And we eat. And then we just talk more shit and tell jokes
And read jokes from the chat. That's what we
I
do.
know, we just hang out. It's like super casual.
It's also basically always an AMA. You can ask us whatever you want.
Oh yeah. The other thing is too, Moon is the reason why I don't put my face on here is because I have post-traumatic stress disorder from being on Good Morning America with him. Yeah, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Oh, I'm soaking my.
What did one saggy boob say to the other saggy boob?
All right. I got a joke for y'all. So, woman goes into a plastic surgeon and says, you know, I need a facelift. And he looked at her and he's like, I concur. And he said, but we're doing this non-surgical thing now where we put a knob on the back of your head. And then you can control how much lift you want when you want it. You just turn it a couple times to the right and it will tighten up your facial skin, okay? Would you like that non-surgical option? And so he goes through the process, you know, well, they put her under, they go through the process of, you know, connecting the knob on the back of her head. And she goes back, you know, 6 months later for her checkup, right? And he's like, well, how do you like the knob? And she goes, well, you know, I really like it. She said, but, you know, since I got it, you know, I've got these bags under my eyes. And he's like, oh my God, how many times are you turning the knob? And she's like, well, you know, a couple times a day. And he's like, no, this is supposed to be like a couple times a year or you know, once every 6 months.
I think we're good, thank you.
And she's like, well, what do these bags have to do with it? He goes, ma'am, those aren't bags, those are your boobs. And she's like, oh, well then that explains the beard.
Thursdays and Fridays. And I eat it
Every Thursday, Friday.
Oh my God.
I work at Outback.
Moon, I hope I didn't bust your balls.
That's all I eat. That is my diet.
Well, I'm way behind. Oh, we missed a bunch here.
at 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a light bulb and a pregnant woman?
You
can't unscrew a light bulb. You can unscrew a light bulb.
Yep.
Wait, I have to go back.
That's the hard part. Is it's always at 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'm like, fuck, I
between
should be eating.
That'd be a hard part
starving.
late at night.
Light bulb and a pregnant
Well,
woman.
no, that's
Oh yeah,
no,
you can't
it's
unscrew a light
honestly,
bulb.
It's like the best burger I've ever had. I can't eat that.
Knock, knock.
I feel like you have to get it.
Who's there? Water who? What are you waiting for? Like the stream? Oh yeah, hit the like
A little
button.
bit is it, but it's not.
Wait. What do you do when you come across an elephant in the jungle, wipe it off and say, oh my God. What do you do when you're a man trapped in a woman's body? You pull out.
Who's talking to you there?
Oh, thanks, Moon. Did you hear that?
Keep it on the
Sweet.
Parmesan crusted bread.
Wait, what?
Thanks, Di. You know what? Those are kind words. I appreciate that. Thank
Oh
you.
no, are we buffering again? No, it's working again. Oh wait, sorry. It's coming back. Here it goes. All right, we're back. Oh.
Oh, you know what, Moon? Thank you for joining us. This, you know what? Honestly, yeah, he's pretty good shit.
No, actually, we have like.
And we do. We have fun. We have fun with you guys on Saturdays. I gotta tell this one to Matt. He's busy right now, but I'm gonna tell him that bartender one. Are you buffering again?
It was.
Hey guys, but today's going actually a little bit better than it did the last time we were here. Remember how many texts years we had?
The Wi-Fi is really sketchy. Not terrible, but. And I used to be able, when I was on Verizon, I used to be able to stream it here, no problem. Use just the data, but
We have reservations somewhere.
the AT&T doesn't quite hold as well.
And I thought with all their government contracts, it was supposed to be so great. What we got for your iPhone?
did get free new
Lime
clothes.
juice? Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
That.
It's right by the liquor room. Or the keg.
What's better than a cold bud? A hot bush.
Again, these millennials are not going to get it. They're bushless. I'll never forget when the first time I went to categorize a guy and he had razor stubble. I was like, what in the actual what?
It's like a ghost pepper section, right?
Hey, Matt, got one for you.
Yeah, that's why I said I sprinkle that shit on there and it just spices it up a little, but it's not overwhelming.
Bartender, what's the matter, buddy? Man, I caught my wife in bed with my best friend. Bartender, so what did you do? Man, I told her to get the hell out. Bartender, what about your friend? Man, I looked him straight in the eyes and said, bad dog.
No dog jokes right now. I'm still in the process of, I'm in the mourning process. Getting a dog.
Sorry.
Too soon, Matt. Was that too soon?
Sometimes the jokes aren't made for everybody.
My life just reverted 9 years ago to when I had kids. Now I have a dog. And I can't leave my house unless it's like...
That's why he won't let me get it.
5 years.
Perfect
Are you
dog.
reading?
5 years. My wife is like...
Do you hear about the guy who died of a fire overdose?
No. And finally, I'm like, you know what? Just
Well, the funny thing is,
and now it's
our
like...
neighbor's dog, I let him in the house last weekend. She's like, what's he doing in here?
Well, because we don't have a dog and he's dog hair right now. Like if it was my own dog, it would probably be different. But right now, I can't do it.
Dog that doesn't have hair.
See?
We're not
Those
getting
are the
ours.
expensive
Ours
ones.
does not. We're not getting a dog. No, simple as that.
I got a 15-week-old you can buy.
No.
15-week-old dog or child? Dog.
Oh, unfortunately, my children are a lot older, and I actually love them.
That's awesome.
So,
Now.
Right?
Not at 15 weeks probably, but now.
no, not at 15. I got more
Oh,
steps.
no. What?
I got more steps in when my kids were like 12 to 15 weeks, walking them around the house and having them not cry.
Hey, Matt.
What?
What, brother? What? Okay, I gotta show you this. As soon as I can fucking find it.
Our daughter has challenges burping her new baby, you know?
You call her your daughter now?
No, I'm talking about our daughter.
Oh,
Real
Our
daughter.
new baby.
oh.
She has a hard time burping the baby.
So she's salsa dancing it.
That's awesome. Oh my God, that's priceless.
And then she gets to the end, the baby
Oh
burps,
my
and she
God.
goes, finally.
Oh my God. Look how good she looks too for just having a baby. Oh my God. How was that the end? that was great. That's funny. That's good.
Hey, Matt,
Oh, that's funny.
did you hear about the origami porn channel?
Yep.
You did?
Yep.
I can pick one up whenever you want.
It's pay-per-view only.
Oh my God.
I can't work with you two here. You guys are giving card to
Hey,
Coopers.
Grimmers.
You guys are getting a gift card to Coopers.
Oh no. We come here just for you. Oh my God.
When at the supermarket, I always pick the cashier who's most likely to have sex with me. Always end up in self-checkout. Okay, now it's funny. Hey, Jerry.
Hey! Oh my God, that's precious.
That was funny.
what that GI doc said. Ever since he stuck that tube down my throat, I'm having a much easier time to eat.
What?
I had the upper endoscopy, remember?
No, I know what you meant.
Oh. Ever since then, I've had a much easier time eating. I know. That's not going to last, but...
Oh, we can help you. Never mind.
I'm like, it's not that long, honey.
Okay. All right. Oh my God. Ah.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm fine.
Got a lot of sports starting here in 2 hours.
Where we're heading.
What do you say?
A lot of sports starting
To the
here in
gate.
2 hours.
Home to watch.
Oh, I was like, you're going to St. Louis?
Yeah. He's talking hockey.
I'm
We're on the
talking
same
to
page.
you.
She's talking basketball.
Oh, stop it.
It's a bigger game for the Wild than this.
Masturbation always leads to sex.
The Wild
It's a
need,
game.
the Wild need to win this game.
It's a huge game.
This is a playoff game.
Well,
This is
okay,
legitimately
riddle me
a
this.
playoff game.
I don't understand the playoff system in the NHL. I played
Neither
hockey
do I.
until college. So the Wild have the second most points in the Western Conference, pretty much, tied with St. Louis. Yet we're playing the team with the second most, no
know.
matter what, in the
Go.
playoffs. Why aren't we playing Vancouver or some
Go
shitty team?
1 through 8.
Yeah, 1 through 8.
Colorado's 1. We're 2. Calgary's 3. You know, go like that instead of.
Right, and then it's Carolina's like or the Hurricanes or whatever. But no, we have to play.
Oh,
and
you
then we
want to
play-
mix stuff?
No, I'm
You
just
want to have
saying.
it like a tournament style, or just keep it
You know what? I
West?
think we should make the
saying the Wolves are playing
invitation
the
more
Grizzlies.
enticing.
Yeah.
Grizzlies are the 2 seed,
And
Wolves
they
are the
also
7.
Yeah.
a trail
Hockey.
stop
Why is the
Like
2
that?
seed playing the 2 seed?
pudding.
Well,
In hockey.
Yeah.
I think I'm trying this
well,
for
they're
brunch.
so Timberwolves must be structured different.
Oh,
so,
oh.
No, Timberwolves are structured normally.
what we have-
And they are structured normally. Like the 1 seed
Yeah,
Grizzlies,
yeah.
Yes, exactly.
2, 7,
So
like
one
a normal
is
series.
going to play Colorado is the division winner.
They're the overall.
Yes. So they're the best team in the Western Conference. Calgary, if they won their division, they're going to play the 7th seed. That means we're playing 2 and 3. It's like there's not a seeding.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
I know.
It should be go by points. How do we do it all year?
No.
And I mean, we're
Otherwise, why do they have
both
points?
St. Louis and us have 98 points, and like I think we're both the second best in the Western, and we're playing each other in the playoffs. That doesn't make sense. It's like
right,
you
have a
play
great
the
day,
team,
GI.
like they're saying, like whether it be Dallas or
See you later,
Vancouver or
GI.
whoever.
That's weird.
You know, I would rather play St. Louis than Nashville or Dallas.
No, look at our record against St. Louis.
It's not horrible. We played
Yeah, it
them
is.
before and we beat them.
Look at our record against St. Louis.
Hey,
Yeah,
but
we
Timberwolves
won.
played really good
But
against
I'm
the
saying-
Grizzlies this year.
Oh yeah, and in the playoffs overall.
Isn't the record against Nashville worse though?
They started out 10 and
Nashville
1
is a
against
wild
Nashville.
card.
The Wild started out like 10 and 1 against Nashville.
Yeah, now they're like 0 and
But
Terrible.
15. Yeah, I would just rather play the National.
Oh, damn, that's a good one.
We grew up very, like, my family is a very basketball family. Everyone played AAU, you know, like, that's just who we were. He was hockey. And we, like, have this
I don't
debate
miss a
all the
lot.
time with our kids.
like
We never taught our
AAU
son to
is so expensive.
Yeah, we never taught our son to
Not
skate.
as much as hockey.
Really?
Oh.
See, and we don't, I don't know. Like, we didn't play, we played volleyball, volleyball, basketball, softball, and then Cameron plays hockey and or football, baseball, and basketball. Never, hockey was never a thing.
I remember my former brother, his son played hockey, and I remember one year it was like, you know, you had to have this hockey stick, it was $150.
Well, those 6'8" ones couldn't even dunk.
Well,
He was.
my siblings are I mean, my siblings are 13 and 14, and Cameron is, the 13-year-old's 5'11", and Callie's 6 feet tall, and she's 14. Like, I'm 5'4" on a good day. Like, where the hell did you guys come from?
But my brother buys them this hockey stick, and he corrected me, it was $185 during the first.
And he broke it
Yep,
right
broke
away.
it.
First practice.
Yep, first practice, not
It
even
was
in a
more.
game.
I broke thousands of dollars.
Yeah, didn't your parents end up making you pay for your sticks eventually?
Well, I had a job, so I did my foot, but it was thousands of dollars.
That is disgusting.
And then my former brother would say, well, I have to go to my second job, take
Yeah.
this kid for ice time
It's
at
a lot
5 in
worse
the morning.
now. It's a lot worse now. Like,
5 in the morning.
When I played, it was like you had, like, when I was a kid, high school hockey was different. You played 3 games a week, 2 games a week. When I was a kid, it was like you had practice every other day, and then you have a game mixed in there. Now it's like you play year round, and it's our neighbors
My
do it. And
sister-
they were in a tournament in Elk River. They
But
commuted
that's how
back and forth.
basketball is too. My sister she's 14, so she's played AAU for a while. She's in 8th grade this year. She played varsity. Like, she's just good. It's disgusting how good she is. What the heck are you doing here? But my sister, she's 6 feet tall. She's in 8th grade. She's fucking amazing. She plays AAU. This is the first year that they travel for AAU, so they're going to Nashville next week. But it is insane. They live in Cottage Grove. Their practices are 4 times a week in Chanhassen and at 9 p.m. My mom's like,
had a
what
guy
the
from
fuck did I
Buffalo.
sign up for?
Remember the kid from Buffalo?
I
Had to
know.
go over? Yeah.
No, yeah, my son's AU too when he was playing. They're from all over the
Who
place
did he
too.
play for?
It was Minnesota Basketball Academy.
Okay, nice.
And,
Oh yeah, in Apple Valley.
Well,
No, this was
no, that's a different one.
Okay, that's like the school. Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
playing for a
That's been some
Timberwolves
school
sponsor.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Our team we had a bunch of kids who didn't like the AU team, so we put them all together on one
Yep.
team. And ended up starting a new program, but they were from all over too. But basketball, hockey, yes, we have the same establishments for basketball.
Yeah.
They do hockey, but the equipment, the ice tiles
Yeah.
are
So
ridiculously
different.
different.
Yeah.
It's so much more expensive for hockey. I mean,
Yeah. See, there's
they were
my
spending
argument
much.
right
They
there.
were spending much a month as we were spending the whole season. And that was our team traveled all over the place.
That is
every week.
ridiculous.
It was so fun traveling with basketball.
Yeah. Well,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like I said, so this is the first year she actually travels outside of the Midwest, and they're going to Nashville next week. I'm like, can I go?
No, that's why I say it's kind of overrated, but
Well, not offered, because obviously she's only in 8th grade, but her first. Oh, thank you so much.
Like the interest.
Yes, from
what
a
happened there?
D1 school. It's just so cool.
Was I buffering again? Oh, I see. I am.
It is fun. And like Marty said, he goes, well, here's a basketball. Instead of, here's your pads, your hockey stick,
Yes.
your pucks,
Right.
here's a basketball.
Right, yeah.
Maybe a pair of shoes, or maybe 2 a year.
Yes.
And one basketball lasts 4 or 5
Right,
years,
yeah.
5, 6 years, whatever.
I suppose. I guess if you think of it as equipment and ice time is so different, but nothing's cheap anymore.
No,
It's
no.
insane.
And you know what? There's no more playing multiple sports. It's like
No.
you pick a sport and then you have to
Well,
go
my
for that.
siblings all play multiple sports, but they literally they have 2 practices a night for different. It's intense. There is no downtime whatsoever.
Not like
no.
Not like when we were kids and you just play. And then you have a little,
free
like
sport
an
athlete
hour
was
after
easy.
school.
Now it's not.
I wonder what my parents did to fight boredom before the internet. I asked my 17 brothers and sisters, and they didn't know either. The nurse at the sperm bank asked me if I'd like to masturbate in the cup. I said, well, I'm pretty good, but I don't think I'm ready to compete just yet. My girlfriend tried to make me have sex on the hood of her Honda. I refused. If I'm going to have sex, it's going to be on my own accord. Why did the elephant say to the naked man? What did the elephant say to the naked man? How do you breathe through that thing? All right, that's good. What's better than roses? Wait, what are better than roses on a piano?
Not there anymore. 5 p.m.
Tulips on your world. Okay. All right, I'm caught up now.
Can I do one more and then can we close out? Our brother and sister-in-law.
Yeah. You want it tall or short?
I'm not driving.
I didn't care.
I don't have any more chips.
Those over there. I said I can't eat.
Trying to make things even, but that did not go.
All right,
He's a slow drink.
caught up on the jokes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I have to pee.
I have no idea.
I know you couldn't wait for that.
James Colley, hi.
James Scally, what's happening? I'll be back. Is your shoulder sore? Oh, I got it faced the wrong way. That's right.
Marty, one day you're going to learn how to do your own podcast.
Well, no, the thing is, here's the thing. Sometimes I try to type a message, I hit the wrong button.
Or you
All right,
can just leave it open for now, and I'll just.
Last thing, tickle the
Hey,
elbow
we're just gonna go
overseas
over there.
before leaving the factory.
Is that okay? Yeah.
2 testicles. Okay.
Right, bartender's going to run out on the gas.
I'll be back. She'll
You're like,
be
I don't
here.
give a shit.
Put your shoulder back in there now. Yeah, we'll put your spare. Now you'll be fully shouldered in. I'll be back. She'll take control.
Fully shouldered in.
What podcast are you guys doing?
All right, so Marty does a show Monday through Friday in the morning. And it's kind of like current events and comments on current events and things like this. And then on Saturdays, we came up here to Trail Stop one time, and we're like, and he goes, gosh, maybe we should live stream.
Why not?
And so we do it most Saturdays, but when summer comes, we're busy in the yard and stuff. But there are sometimes too where we'll take the live stream on the road, like we had to go to Nebraska.
Yeah.
And so our friends, like we've got friends from all over who join us for brunch and
Very cool.
and they tell us jokes and
That's awesome. What's it called?
Vaginas for punch.
vaginas.
Vaginas for brunch.
Oh, our friends join us for brunch.
I heard that wrong as I walked up. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm like, no,
what's
not,
his podcast again?
yeah. But then they tell jokes and we just kind of like, we're talking sports a little bit. But yeah, so here's the next one. What's the difference between light and hard?
Light and hard?
Light and hard.
No idea.
You can sleep with a light on.
Oh my god.
These are
They're pretty good. I like them.
Oh gosh.
Now I got that damn song stuck in my head.
Well, wait till you read these. Oh, it's a good one.
Which one, after tickling the elbow?
Yeah.
What's the difference between light and hard? You can sleep with a light on. What's a woman's favorite thing to put in her mouth? Top ramen.
What?
Hello, cool frog.
I don't have that.
What? Top ramen?
How did that happen?
Because you are
I didn't
just
touch
a...
anything. I did not touch anything. Oh, James, she is 5 weeks today, and I'm so excited about this baby. I mean, I love my daughter too, but I gotta find this.
But babies are awesome. There it is.
That's the one.
That's the best one.
So far, that's the best one. What are you doing?
I can still see it. Hey! Shit out of my face. Oh, no, wait.
Oh my
I
gosh.
can't believe you said that.
I know, I can't believe you said it either. I have
She's
to poke you.
beautiful. Anyway.
Oh, I know. I call her Lily. And I already know. What?
No, the girl you were talking about on the street. Which I don't know which girl you were talking about. But anyway.
Oh! Hang on, you have to.
What?
You have to get that back.
So you got thrown out of the... Hang on, she lost the stream here somehow. What? What's going on there? Okay, let's bring her back to life. Got thrown out of the strip club last night for using Monopoly money. I don't see why I should pay real money to see fake boobs. My mom told me the best time to ask my dad for anything was during sex. Not the best advice I've ever been given. I burst through the bedroom door saying, "Can I have a new bike?" He was very upset. His secretary was surprisingly nice about it. I got the new bike. Okay, that's funny. Let's see. She's had to leave for a minute. She's talking to other people in the bar. By the way, share the stream if you want to, although this is a very casual, no subject stream. And hit the like button if you're here. I mean, it doesn't hurt to look. In fact, I'm going to hit the like button for Lady Boomer because she doesn't ever do that. There, now Lady Boomer's hit the like button. We have 11 likes and 11 people, so that's good. Let's see, keep the chat back on. Anyway, we're avoiding controversy today. Although I do have work to do. I probably shouldn't be sitting in a bar right now because I got a lot of stuff to do around the house. But we had to eat, so what the hell. We're gonna go. I know I got a lot of yard work to do today, though. This weekend, I should say. And I also have to get a pool cover out because we're gonna get a new line in the shop.
I can't hear you.
I know because you're over there. So anyway, my mom told me the best time to ask Dad for anything was during sex. Not the best advice I've ever been given. I burst through the bedroom door saying, "Can I get a new bike?" He was very upset. His secretary was surprisingly nice about it. I got a new bike. Just got arrested after recently being given a part of Romeo in my local theater. The script clearly said, "Enter Juliet from behind."
Hi, how are you? What do I need to do to get
Knock, knock, who's there? Ben Hur.
Ben Hur who?
Ben Hur over.
I don't have.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so.
Who's Cool Frog?
What's that? Who is Cool Frog? Cool Frog.
I don't know, but from where?
Cool Frog's been here. Oh, I guess not so much on the Saturday stream. So if you haven't been around here for the Saturday streams, we don't do any news or politics. Just tell jokes and random stories and ask us anything for me and Lady Boomer here. The rare North American trouser snake stalks around tulips, sliding down vast peaks across open plains in search of wet caves and fertile holes to hide over the day. And
Look at Dada.
apparently women need to feel loved after to have sex, and men need to have sex to feel loved. So the basic act of continuing the species requires a lie from one of you.
I'll show you too. I can get Indian out of archive.
Hey,
Drop.
I have to go buy some shoes.
Okay. Is that on your agenda for today?
Very cute.
Well, I think I'm in the boot at least for another week. So that will be a total of
Papa
6
Hotep,
weeks.
what's happening?
Oh, where's Papa from?
Papa Hotep, where do you live? You can be as general or as specific as you want. Here with Lady Boomer, we do Saturday streams where we just no politics, no current events. Well, unless you bring up current events, so we'll talk about it, but nothing planned.
Unless I don't want to.
Most people just talk about jokes. We tell jokes,
And then we show pictures of our grandbaby.
we show pictures of our grandbaby and drink Bloody Marys and mimosas and plan on what yard work I'm going to finish today. So I'm here with Lady Boomer here,
Also known as the left shoulder.
also known as Left Shoulder. He's from Newark.
Oh, cool.
Oh, so you're not far from Hotep Jesus, or Uncle Hotep for that matter too, because he's in Philly. Anyway, had a great time watching 50 Shades of Grey at the cinema with my new girlfriend. The film was terrible, but the reaction of the people sitting in front of us after I flipped mayonnaise on them was priceless. Oh dear. Oh my God.
Planning ahead, honey. Planning ahead.
Sure. Place in case they have a club sandwich at the snack bar. Oh Lord. Funny.
Okay, so what does Hotep mean? Because there's a lot of Hoteps.
That takes a longer time explaining than I
Okay.
have, but I'll show you. Give you a whole rundown.
Okay. Okay.
It's basically, for the most part, it's improving oneself, self-responsibility, starting with yourself, then your family, then your community.
Oh.
So, but it's, and also, there's a lot more to it. That's a simplified version. It means, and it also means peace. The actual word means peace.
Oh. That could be a good tattoo.
But it was being used as I wouldn't know if I'd say derogatory, but it was used in a sense that some people were using it as people who like to disrupt things, and so the people who started using it on YouTube and on the internet decided to take the word and have it mean the positive thing that it's actually supposed to be. So, but it's people who create peace within themselves.
Oh, I like that.
So
That's very meaningful.
Yeah, there's a whole website called Hotep Nation that displays it very well. So
I'll have to look that up. I like that. That makes me happy.
recently, my girlfriend asked if I was having sex behind her back, and I replied, "Yeah. Who did you think it was?" Woman tells her doctor, "Doctor, I can't hold back. Kiss me." The doctor says, "Absolutely not. I could lose my license." 5 minutes later, she begs the doctor, "Doctor, I need you to kiss me now. Please kiss me hard." Oh, this is a two-parter. Papa Hotep saying, "I became Hotep and I realized everything I was taught is a lie, so therefore I became at peace with everyone."
Oh.
Very good, very good. Actually, Sterling, I'm not even supposed to. Oh. Did you get the rest of the joke? Oh my God. I feel so dirty right now. Please do me. Love the dishes.
I feel so dirty. That is funny. Oh my gosh.
All right.
winter's over,
Yes.
we could clean out our entire basement. Because that's a winter thing to do.
What month is it? Oh, what am I sipping on? They have if you look behind me, on Saturdays and Sundays in this establishment, they have a Bloody Mary bar right here where you make your own Bloody Mary. So I got a Bloody Mary, which I'm finishing this one, and then a little chaser there. And then they have mimosas, $5 mimosas too. So that's our Saturday morning thing. Or now it's past noon, but whatever. So this is our Saturday brunch thing. And we just got done eating a little breakfast. Now I'm gonna go home and do a little yard work.
I'm gonna hold the couch down with my butt. Take a little day nap. No, we actually have a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot to do. And it's not super horribly cold. It's at 28. Left.
Yeah.
Marty, you want a beer or water or something? Or
Coffee.
you want a beer or water?
Coffee, please. Let's see. 2 men broke into a drugstore and stole all the Viagra. The police put out an alert to be on the lookout for 2 hardened criminals.
Oh my god.
Oh no, you just haven't seen our basement. It's storage hell right now.
Oh my god.
We got to rearrange all the storage stuff we got out there.
And go through pictures.
You need creamer? Or?
No, thank you. Appreciate it.
Have a little more water, please.
The famous Trail Stops coffee cup, or except the other one's brown. I have. You east, south, midwest, or north? We are in the Twin Cities. We live just south of St. Paul, Minnesota.
Starting out?
I've been here since 1989. So
It feels
33
that
years.
way.
Got a bud?
No.
But I grew up in
Unless it's
Omaha.
27.
What's that?
Unless it's 27. She was 2.
I said I lived here 33 years.
Oh. I was like, I thought you said in vegan. I'm like, no,
No.
we live in 25.
I
GT's
moved.
25.
I moved to Minnesota 33 years ago. And,
Because we moved here 2 weeks before he was cut out of my stomach.
we've been here 20.
Almost. Well, in October it'll be
26 years.
Well, September 26 years.
Right.
Because I took him on
Oh yeah, Minneapolis, St. Paul is fantastic. I love living here. You got to deal with winters, but other than that, this is a great place to live, and then I like to visit other places. But as far as living,
That's it?
could be.
Yeah.
And just so you know, I was on my way out of Minneapolis.
She was fitting to leave. She was going to leave.
And then I met this guy. No, seriously, it was either going to be Seattle or
you dodged that bullet.
I guess I did.
Seattle and Portland are just terrible right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you like Madison? Yeah, Madison's a nice town too.
But mind you, I'd lived here my whole entire life. I wanted to get out. You'd already been traveling a bunch of whole states.
Right.
You know? And I just was ready to go see something else. Then I met you and went, well, you said you wanted to stay here. And I'm like, well, apparently I'm staying here.
Okay, it's just a joke here. What's the lesbian version of a cock block? A beaver dam. Okay. James, if you want to show something, you can show something. I don't care. That's cool. Yeah, thank God she didn't move to Seattle. Or, well, her choices were Seattle or Oregon, which would be either Portland or.
Yeah, we were going to move to Portland or Oregon.
Yeah, be glad you
And
did.
after we graduated nursing school. And she was from San Francisco. And moved here to get her nursing license, just to get away from the party scene, you know, just to kind of get her shit together, get away from the party scene, got her RN, and became very successful as a nurse. And yeah, but after nursing school, we're like, well, let's go try something else.
Sorry.
What? So you weren't listening?
I was listening until I looked up. How is sex like a game of bridge? You've got a great hand, you don't need a partner.
That's a good one.
Yeah, they try.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we didn't move. We stayed.
Yeah, those are. Yeah, you're right. They're both Comedy Central now. See how important they are. Although I think it's possible.
Well, you know what? I like it medium rare. I do. Or maybe I like it pink.
Burgers?
Yeah.
Burgers, I'm sticking to medium well.
Well, medium, I guess. You're right. I don't want it rare anymore.
Steak's medium rare for sure.
But yeah, maybe the burgers medium. I like it. I like them a little pink. You know, just have a little more juice.
Yeah. I mean, I stopped going medium rare burgers after being in the restaurant industry.
Yeah.
So, you know, because that's ground meat, you should probably get medium well at first. But no steak, it's fine.
Yeah, because the bacteria is not being ground into it.
Right. Who's the most popular guy to do this now? Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to eat that donut though.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking steak, but yeah, burgers are mostly. I like a little pink though.
Yeah, well, medium rare would be the very.
Yeah, but no, medium gives you a little.
The thing
bit
is,
of pink.
if you cook a burger right, you can have a very juicy, well done burger.
Especially with the ragu.
But the problem is people think you have to press a burger to make it cooking faster. If you want to cook a well-done burger, you cannot try to cook it faster. You have to cook it slow and let the juices sit. And then you have to, for a well-done burger, you have to let it sit just for like at least 5 minutes or so before you actually serve it, because the juices reabsorb themselves instead of drying it off.
Yeah.
If you eat it too fast, as soon as you bite in that burger, the steam will just leave the burger and it's dry again. So, what was this? Okay. Oh,
Hey,
Mitch.
Nomad. You saying a Nomad?
Oh, hi. Hello, Nomad. Hammer time. That's because I used to be MC, and I used to play Hammer Time when they came on. Anyway, but so 3 o'clock EST, Mitch the Ripper. I know Rich. I like Mitch. You're playing the game stream. All right, check out James College game stream later. Don't press it and remove it while it's still kind of pink. It'll cook itself. Oh, and also only to make a good, well-done burger, you can only turn it once. So you got to really be careful not to, don't think you got to turn it twice to make it right. Because the second time you turn it, that'll dry it out too. Seal one side, let it start to sweat, turn it over, wait till as soon as the juices are clear, and then pull it off, let it sit for a minute.
You see data?
Wait, a woman walks out of the shower, winks at her. Wait, I missed it. Where is it? Wait, where the hell is it? Okay, a woman walks out of the shower, winks at her boyfriend, and says, "Honey, I shaved myself down there." Do you know what that means? The boyfriend says, "Yeah, it means the drain is clogged again." Oh my gosh. Managed to make love for 1 hour and 5 minutes last night. I love when they put the clocks forward. Man and woman started to have sex in the middle of a dark forest. After about 15 minutes, the man finally gets up and says, "Damn, I wish I had a flashlight."
I don't know if
The woman
Rachel
says, "Me too. You've been eating grass for like the past 10 minutes."
It's alright.
Well,
Oh, alright.
Don't worry about you'll see her.
Oh,
Yeah,
take it
I
easy,
got
Pop.
that.
Next time you see her. But no, you want anything, or are you?
Yeah, no, Cheetos, lemonade, Cheetos.
Tito soda
Oh,
lemon.
look, Brandon's here.
I learned a lot when I was in the restaurant industry.
For you.
Yeah, and then,
Tito's lemon.
oh, yeah.
All right.
Don't go to Manny's and have a huge dinner with.
Don't forget this again.
I know. Thank you. Sorry. I was at Fire Leads and I'm like,
Yeah, we're gonna call it. So anyway, gang, we're gonna call it a day because we got shit to do.
That's right. To do.
So my girlfriend recently got a tattoo of a dolphin near her inner thigh. It's amazing what tattooists can do these days. When you put your face near it, you can actually smell the ocean. All right, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call it a day. Like I said, we got shit to do. Hey, thanks for joining us today. Appreciate
So fun.
you participating in the chat, since that's what we do on Saturdays. I'll be back with my normal show, The Morning Night Live, Monday through Friday, 10 o'clock Eastern Time on the PDawgKnight Channel. And we'll finish it up with What's Long and Green and Smells Like Bacon. Kermit the Frog's fingers. Okay.
Wait, Eastern time. I thought we were Central.
Well, 10 o'clock Eastern is 9 o'clock Central. And that's when I usually start. I always say Eastern time because,
Most of your people.
well, no, because everything in like on TV is based on Eastern time. So
Happy
they'll
birthday,
always
year.
say 9 o'clock Eastern or 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central.
you know what? We didn't go out.
And other
for
times, so it's like in Colorado,
After a while.
they'll say 10 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock.
Guess what my phone is?
They always compare everything to Eastern time. Because that's when the world begins in the United States.
We're just leaving
So,
our love all
I
over
just-
the
And then
city.
it ends on the west.
Unless you're, like international people will say, we'll use GMT, which is Greenwich Mean Time, which is the standard for the entire world. But people in the United States judge everything between Eastern time. So in the Pacific, they'll say 10 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. They will tell you Central or Mountain Time.
Be excited for the Iowa
So
professional.
that's just what I say. I'll just say 10 o'clock Eastern, and everyone can calculate from there. Even
Eastern guys have fun with them. Bye guys,
so,
thank you.
anyway, hi Gun Fox. You caught us just as we're
Don't get it out.
finishing.
Go wild.
Like I said, thanks everybody for joining us and for participating in the chat and all that stuff. And
It's been awesome. It's been fun. Again, thank you.
all right, so y'all have a great day. I'm PDawgKnight, and I'm out of here. There. Bye bye.